We are going to scoot along is because coming up next, we're gonna talk about pearls. Here's the necklace that I have been wearing all throughout the show, and I just think this is so much fun. It's a beautiful necklace. It's available in 2 choices. We have it in the rose quartz with pearl. We have it in the turquoise with pearl. That's the one I've been wearing, is the turquoise. So this, and it's all genuine turquoise. It's real turquoise, real genuine pearls, and you're getting a triple strand. So you just slip it over your head. It's one beautiful necklace. You slip it on. It's great, great length. In fact, it's coming in at, let me just look here. Oh, I'll find the card and tell you, but it's a great length. I'm thinking it's gotta be about 30 inches long, probably. 32 inches long, excellent. And then, by the way, you get a matching bracelet. So if you're ordering the rose quartz, you're gonna get a rose quartz and pearl bracelet. If you are ordering the blue, the turquoise, you're going to get a pearl and turquoise bracelet. And already 320 people have ordered this. So come to your TV, take a peek at this. This is the quintessential way to wear pearls in the summertime. This is it. And if ever there is a year to buy rose quartz and pearls, this is the year. Rose quartz is Pantone color of the year, one of the most beautiful pastels you can wear, and that's all genuine natural rose quartz. So you do rose quartz or a genuine natural turquoise. And these pearls, by the way, are big. These are not little itty bitty pearls. We are looking at, 9mm pearls here. So they are awesome. And again, the turquoise, I wanna go back there, that is all genuine turquoise. So whichever you love, whether you're going for the blues or you're going for that soft pink, this would be, by the way, if you're looking for a gift for someone, you know she loves pearls, she doesn't have this. Look at that. I mean, look at the rose quartz. I love this cord. You slip this over your head. This is all finely woven, the leather cord. You slip it over your head and you're done. And you don't have to think about it. It's so comfortable. It's so easy to wear. It's a cool necklace. I love it with maxi dresses. By the way, the top that I'm wearing is coming up. We have Alice Under the Looking Glass, a very special event coming up in the next couple of weeks. This will be featured on the list in case you're wondering about it, so I hope you can watch for that. We have a real fun and special event coming up. Many of our different brands from all different categories, jewelry and apparel and home, will be featuring beautiful exclusive collections. Alice Under the Looking Glass, stay tuned for that. Rose quartz, we have about 300 people who can own this. We are retiring this. This was $149.90. It's now $79.90. Biggest value, lowest price ever. 350 people have already ordered. And remember, you get the bracelet included. Wonderful gift for your mom, sister, girlfriend, anybody who has a birthday coming up. June babies out there. This is Pearl Alert for you. If you're born in the month of June, this is your birthstone. Lucky you, and with your birth month coming up right around the corner, what a fun, cool way to celebrate. If there's any woman in your life who has a birthday coming up in June, this would be the coolest gift for her, because that's a lot of pearl. It's a lot of look for not a lot of money. I mean, when you think about it, look at there's the turquoise again. These pearls are called cerclay. They're really neat. They have the natural little circles going around them. They're slightly Baroque, and they're known as cerclay pearls, and they look so cool. There's an organic feel to that I think just makes it a standout. So you have the necklace and the bracelet, and by the way, all the turquoise, if I just show you this up close, look at, they're all these little, each pearl, in between each of the pearls, you have 2 pieces of turquoise. And they're all colors. You have darker blues. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it beautiful? And there's the cerclay. You can see the circles of the pearls. So they're really interesting and beautiful and organic and natural, 100% natural. All the turquoise, that's not color enhanced. Those are all the natural colors of the turquoise as well. So you have a really neat combination here in the blues. And then the pink, just to show you one more time, is the rose quartz. And we'll just show you also, same concept, 2 pieces of rose quartz in between each of the cerclay pearls going all the way around. Very, very pretty piece. 200 in the rose, a couple hundred in the turquoise. That's it, over 400 gone. Really a beautiful set, something fun to wear, and I really think a summery way to enjoy pearls. Over t-shirts, with dresses, with tunics, with your maxis. I just love fun, it's kind of a boho pearl necklace. There's a little more of a boho feel to this, and there's a casualness to it. Plus the fact it's so easy to throw on. You don't have to fiddle around with the clasp. You literally slip it over your head. It's 32 inches long, so it's super duper easy to wear. The only thing I would tell you is that if you'd like it, you probably want to order it. That's an event price, so after today, that price is going away. And it's $79.90. It's extraordinary. You can spend $16 right now. We'll be happy to send it home to you so you can see it in person. Here's the rose quartz over here one more time so you can see something about the pink and the pearls together. This will be so beautiful. On the neck, next to your face, you will be glowing. Those are the two of the prettiest colors you can wear. There's something so luminous about a pearl. So you get the luminosity from the pearl, and then you have that soft, glowy pink of the pink quartz. If you're invited to a summer wedding, what a beautiful necklace to wear to a summer wedding. Any kind of a gathering and you want to look special, but you want real easy jewelry, boom. This is easy, but it just looks so pretty. So think about any of those occasions coming up. This is a fun way to wear real gemstones, real pearls, and not have to break the bank to do it. You can see where